Okay. I think we're ready here. Yes. All right. Excuse me. So let's get started. Today, we're going to do a little bit of the book, page 130 and 131. But we'll do a little bit of PPT first. So the first part is, what do you think about blah blah? And do you agree or do you disagree? Oh, we got many new hucks incoming. So the first thing we'll look at is, what do you think about cha-cha? So we've got Shaggy and his friend Scooby. And what do they say? He says, "Oh, dog food tastes terrible." And the dog Shaggy says, "I disagree. Dog food tastes great." So he thinks, "Oh, dog food terrible. Oh, dog food great." So they disagree. Here's another one. This time it's spaghetti. So he says, "Spaghetti tastes delicious." And he's the dog. "Oh, yes, yes. Oh, yes." So this time he says, "I agree. Spaghetti tastes delicious." Mhm. So he says, "Spaghetti delicious." And then he says, "Oh, yeah, yeah, it is delicious." So they both agree. Mhm. Okay. So that's agree, disagree, agree, disagree. This next one is, excuse me, I think. So he says, "What do you think of my clothes?" Mhm. And the dog says, "Oh, I like it." He can say, "I think they look great." Good, good, good. And now, what do you think of my clothes? Oh, but now, ew, yeah, not good. Not good at all. Hmm. Now he says, "Oh, I think they look terrible." Yeah. Okay. So let's make, excuse me, let's make a sentence. Oh, you're still coming in. There we are. So, let's go random. Okay. What do you think about horror movies? And you can say anything you like. I think it is not quite. I think they are scary. So, what do you think about horror movies? I think they are scary. Let's try another one. Ooh. What do you think about puppy dogs? Puppy dogs. I think they are cute. Okay. So that's I think. Now let's try agree, disagree. So if I said pizza is delicious, pizza is delicious, you could say, I agree. Pizza is delicious. If I said, puppy dogs, we'll say English class. If I said English class is boring, you could say, oh no, I disagree. I disagree. English class is exciting. So you can agree or disagree. Right? Now, we'll do maybe just the first three here. These are other ways to say, I agree and I disagree. You can say, I couldn't agree more. And that means, I agree. I couldn't agree more. Next, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. That means I disagree. I disagree. Next, you said it. Oh yeah, you said it. That means I agree. Oh, you said it. I agree. Well, actually, maybe we'll do the rest here. This one should be easy. You're dead wrong. You're dead wrong. You're dead wrong. Does that mean I agree or I disagree? You're dead wrong. I disagree. Next. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. That means I disagree. I'm sorry, I disagree. I beg to differ. Yeah. And the last one, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. That means I disagree. Okay. All right. So those are, let's agree, disagree. We'll do just a couple of examples. I think pizza is delicious. Okay. If you agree, you can say, I couldn't agree more. Or you said it. If I said, I think bibimbap is not delicious, and you disagree, you can say, I don't think so. I beg to differ, I disagree. I'm not so sure. No. Okay. So, pretty easy. Let's do my next part. Well, I don't want to do that just yet. Right.
Listen and speak 1.
Okay, so this is page, as promised. As I promised, this is page 113. Okay. So let's look at I think blah 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 blah, and then I disagree or I agree. So here's a book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And the boy says, I think it's cha-cha, interesting or terrible. And the girl says, oh, I think it's cha-cha. Oh, I think it's wonderful or boring. So we'll listen and check, and then we'll see, do they agree or disagree?
What do they think about the book? What are you reading?
I'm reading Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
What do you think about it?
I think it's very interesting.
Really? I think it's boring.
Okay, maybe one more time. The girl says, what do you think about it? And the boy says, I think.
What are you reading?
I'm reading Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
What do you think about it?
I think it's very interesting.
Really? I think it's boring.
Okay, so the boy said, interesting. I think it's interesting.
I think it's interesting.
And next, the girl says, I think it's boring. Boring.
I think it's boring.
I think it's boring. So he likes it. Interesting. She boring. So the sound is not working. All students not allowed. Okay. Let's try that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. More. All right. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah. So he says, oh, interesting. She says, oh, boring. Oh, do they agree or disagree about the book? Disagree, yeah. Okay. Good. Next. Next part, this is Sophia, and she says, well, first, what does Sophia think about K-pop? So we've got, it's really, I can sing many Korean songs. I learned cha-cha from them. So we'll listen and check.
Hi, I'm Sophia from Brazil. I'm a big fan of K-pop. I think it's really great. I can sing many Korean songs. I also learned Korean from them. I really hope to meet K-pop stars in person. See you in Korea.
Okay, maybe one more time.
Hi, I'm Sophia from Brazil. I'm a big fan of K-pop. I think it's really great. I can sing many Korean songs. I also learned Korean from them. I really hope to meet K-pop stars in person. See you in Korea.
Mm. So, what does Sophia think about K-pop?
What does Sophia think about K-pop?
So it could be like this. Mike, what do you think about K-pop? Oh, about. And then Sophia can say, I think it is. So what does she say here?
It's really great.
Yeah, it's really great.
It's really great.
I can sing many Korean songs. I learned
Korean from there.
Korean from them, yeah.
I learned Korean from them.
Mhm. Okay, so let's do we'll do pairs on this one. So we've got painting. Ooh. I think that's a painting by a man named Chagall. That's a musical, movie, and a novel. Mhm. Okay, so I'll say B, you can say A, and maybe we'll switch. Let me bring that a little closer so you can see. So you can say A, 시작.
What do you think about the painting?
I think it's colorful. This is my movie, Kung Fu Panda.
Movie.
Okay. You can say A, 시작.
What do you think about the movie?
I think it's very funny. And let's do the last novel. I'll be A for this one. What do you think about the novel?
What do you
Okay,
think about the novel?
I think
you can be B, 시작.
I
I
think
think it's interesting.
Yeah, there we are. I think it's interesting. Next.
Listen and speak too.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that part just yet. Let me see. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. We'll continue on. We'll do a little bit more, just a little bit more. So we've got two things, two movies, and then two things. Two movies, Life of Pi, Mount Everest, or Everest Sun. And then what's this? Cooking. And?
Playing instrument.
Yeah, playing instruments or playing music. So we'll just listen and check. What are they talking about?
What are they talking about?
1.
Do you want to see the movie Mount Everest with me?
Okay, can you tell me more about it?
It's an exciting story about mountain climbers.
2.
I joined the World Food Club.
World Food Club? Can you tell me more about it?
Sure, we make food from different countries each week.
Okay. Should be easy, but we'll go one more time.
1.
Do you want to see the movie Mount Everest with me?
Okay, can you tell me more about it?
It's an exciting story about mountain climbers.
2.
I joined the World Food Club.
World Food Club? Can you tell me more about it?
Sure, we make food from different countries each week.
Okay. So number one, what are they talking about? A or B?
E.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And the next one, what are they talking about? A or B?
A.
A. Yeah. Four. Next. Okay. So this one we'll listen for T for true, F for false. Brian and Alice. Brian is taking an acting class these days. Brian watches popular Korean dramas in class. Alice thinks Brian's class is boring. So, which one is true and which one is false? So listen for Brian acting Korean drama and Alice, does she say boring? Let's see.
Hey, Alice, I'm taking a Korean class these days.
That's wonderful, Brian. How is it?
It's great. Time flies in class.
Really? Can you tell me more about the class?
Sure, we watch popular Korean dramas and shows every class.
Sounds like a fun class.
Okay, maybe one more time.
Hey, Alice, I'm taking a Korean class these days.
That's wonderful, Brian. How is it?
It's great. Time flies in class.
Really? Can you tell me more about the class?
Sure, we watch popular Korean dramas and shows every class.
Sounds like a fun class.
Okay, so, well, which one's true or false? Brian is taking an acting class these days. True or false? False, okay. Number two, Brian watches popular Korean dramas in class. True or false?
True.
True. Yeah, okay. And Alice thinks Brian's class is boring. True or false?
False.
False. So only this one, yes. Yeah. Okay. Good, good, good. All right, this part we'll save for next time because I've got a whole other PPT about it. So, all finished. So, thank you very much. And I hope you had a good time. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.